Hey, good morning, Facebook land. Aren't I cute with my little crown? So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Tabitha. And I haven't really gone live very much on Facebook. But I figured I'd change that because right now I'm just getting ready. Because I actually have the day off. Not really, but I do. So I have the day off from my therapy practice. So my full-time job is a licensed mental health counselor, and then I have a couple other full-time jobs, so to speak. But the one I'm talking about today is the one about the fact that I went to convention. So I went with the company Ariel, which is a health and wellness company, who I've been with since April of last year, whose products I have been using, and they are amazing. So I'll get into that in a little bit. But right now, like I said, I'm just getting ready. I went and they truly are a family. They fill your cup. They lift you up. They show you what it's like to not only be able to fill your cup, but fill others' cups and prosper in this social media world. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Good morning. So I'm just getting ready. I'm talking about my convention that I went to this weekend with Ariel. Yes, I loved it. It was so good, and I'm so excited about our new product, the 24 karat glow. I have one around here somewhere. Actually, I think it might be in my other bag in my room. I'm still unpacking, so but that's okay. I will definitely be showing it when I take my supplements this morning. Right now, I'm just trying to drink some coffee, wake up, do a little skin prep, and makeup, because these bags are real today. Do you see this? So much. And that's all because I had so much fun at convention. So I was able to meet a lot of the women who have inspired me and empowered me and lifted me up, even when I struggle on days that I'm like, I don't really want to do this, or I don't really want to go live, or I don't want to post content, or whatever. They remind me that, in order to be successful, like most, you have to do this, right? You have to, thank you for all the love. You have to push through. You have to do the things, right? Even when they're hard. So that's what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am just so puffy. But that's okay, because my supplements will definitely take care of that. One of them I can take right now. It is my queens. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, let's talk. Hi, welcome in. Good morning. Hi, Deanna. But yeah, so these are phenomenal. These have 16 active ingredients that help. I know for me personally, they help me because I am in menopause. I have been for a very long time, about 3 years now. And so I take these to help with mood swings, hot flashes, night sweats, all the things that come with the lack of estrogen and stuff in your world when you become that person that doesn't have a period anymore. So these are my queens. I'm going to take them now with my coffee. So you take 3 in the morning. And I've been taking these for about 6 months now. And such a glow up, such a change. Good morning, Denise. I miss you too. I was just talking about my queens, and then I just took them because I needed to. I missed them a couple of days while we were on our trip, and I noticed it. And then I'm just getting ready because, do you see all this? Look at the bags under my eyes. I'm still tired. But that's okay, because convention was phenomenal. It inspired me. I want to do more. I want to post more. I've already been in DMs this morning. I've already posted this morning. Now I figured I'd go live, get ready with my makeup, because I do have to do some work for my practice and some work for another thing that I am involved in that I'm very excited about, but still in the works. So I'm not going to talk a lot about that, but I am going to talk about Ariel and the amazing CEOs that we have. Oh, my connection says it's slow. Hopefully it's behaving. We have an amazing co-CEOs in our husband-wife duo, Travis and Kristen, and their family, who make us family. Like, we got to play with their grandbabies this weekend, Monroe and Jasper, and it was so much fun, and got to meet them all. And it was, like I said, it was first for me, so I met everyone, I think, just about, and it was just so much fun. It was connection, it was growth, it was potential. It was seeing the potential of being able to grow and prosper, not only mentally, physically, emotionally, but spiritually and financially. Like, for me, the sky's the limit. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, well, you might want to hop on board. So, like I said, I'm just trying to recover from the fun that we had. So I'm going to go in with my skin prep. And if you've been sleeping on Thayer's Milky Toner, you need to get you some. I'm telling you, this stuff is phenomenal. Talk about waking up all the senses and all the skin and just rejuvenating. Just amazing. I absolutely love this stuff. So, one of the things that got dropped on us this weekend, which was phenomenal, was our 24 karat glow gummy that helps with UV protection and helps you start to gain a glow and a tan from the inside with health, and helps with preventing the ingestion or the absorption of free radicals. And I can't wait to take mine, but I think they're packed in my other bag in my bedroom, so I'll have to get them in a little bit. But I will obviously do a video or something showing me taking them. But the other thing was that they are bringing back the fist bump bonus. So excited. Get to Ruby if you are a friend here that is already a part of us. You know, and if you don't, get in your DMs. I've already gotten my DMs. I've already messaged like 3 people that I think are huge contenders to become part of my team. I'm still trying to figure out that 4th one, but I will. But yeah, so I've got it out there. I've got it out there all over the social media aspects of life. So yeah, I'm excited because I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't mind a $5,000 bonus. Obviously, it's in $200 increments a month, as long as you keep your status. But hey, I'm okay with that. All right, I'm going in with some L'Oreal Collagen. This one's almost completely empty, but I have a backup. I always try to have a backup. I don't have a backup for my queens, so I've got to order them because I'm almost out. And like, no, I will not go without my queens, which are the little gold capsules you see me take, because I don't like hot flashes. I don't like mood swings, and I don't like night sweats. So that's just horrible. So, gotta order them so that I don't have to deal with any of that mess. This gummy is going to go viral. Oh, girl, yes, the first of its kind. Ladies, gentlemen, if you tan, you go to a tanning bed and you tan, and you want to get that extra glowy, shiny, shimmery beauty from within, these are for you too. It's not just about, oh, let's protect from the UV, or oh, let's protect from whatever. Like, that's fantastic. Doing some L'Oreal Eye Defense. This stuff is wonderful because it has caffeine. So it helps those bags on the tops of the eyes and the bottoms of the eyes. You're getting ready to take all your stuff, girl? Yes. Hey, Jen. It was a blast, and I loved every minute of it. It was my first, and I'm so excited about the new product and the 5K fist bump potential. I haven't ever made Ruby, but you can darn sure bet I'm gonna be pushing. I'm gonna keep on pushing. That's for darn sure. Which means I'm gonna keep being in my DMs in all platforms to see if I can get me some people who want to work on making that extra 5K as well. Because let me tell you, in this economy, we could all use a little bit of extra cha-ching ching. So I'm gonna work on that. Okay, let this dry. My face already feels better. And it's all shiny. Can't beat that. Then I have to go in with my, of course, the OG e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. If you know, you know. Skincare. If you want your makeup to sit flawlessly, you gotta have good skin prep, and you gotta have a good primer. And also, for you ladies who wear glasses, one of the tricks of the trade that I have found, because I wear reading glasses, like right now, I have to like really get close to the screen so I can read your comments. Because, you know, I can't, this stupid connection, hopefully it's behaving itself. I can't read the comments very well without my glasses. Hey, Kimmy. But I'm still going to do it. But for those of you who wear glasses and you always like wind up with like little spots here where you take your glasses off and your makeup comes off and you're like, that blast it. You could do, I found this out from a content creator, an influencer, Samantha. I can't say her last name. She's friends with Michaela Naguera. Amazing. You could use the e.l.f. I got it upside down. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer, or even a Milani eyeshadow primer. Take this, and I'll do it. Now, I normally do it after my grippy primer, but you take this in your hand. Ugh, whichever one you choose. Like, I love e.l.f.'s. That's why I have it. But I also like the Milani. And you just take and you put it on your finger. And then you take and you rub on both sides where you know your glasses are going to sit. Let it dry a little bit. And then start your makeup. Because what happens is it tends to help. Because like if you put eyeshadow primer on your eyes, it keeps your eyeshadow from fallout. It also helps to keep your makeup from coming off when you put your glasses on. But you have to do it. You have to kind of gauge like how much is the best amount for you. Most days I hit it. It's great. Some days I don't put enough and then it comes off. But you know, it's not perfect, but it does help. It eliminates as it taking off too much at once. Yeah, I hate that. And then there's another thing I found on TT Shop that they have. Some lady made these little strips of like, I don't know if it's cotton or some kind of thing that goes on like the eyeglass pieces, like the nose pieces. And that helps not take your makeup off either. I haven't used those. I want to get them and try them. I just haven't yet because the Milani and the e.l.f. seem to work fine for me. And let's face it, I work from home, which is nice. That's another perk of working this business with Ariel is you can work it from your phone. You can work it from your laptop. But you can work from anywhere. Or like me, you can work from home in your home office. So, but I will show you guys a couple of things that I did pick up. I got this amazing, cute little bougie cup. And of course, I have all of my Rain Beauty products in there. The infamous eyeliner that nobody has anymore that my sweet, sweet friend Val gave me. So thankful. And of course, the eyebrow pencils. Got lots of the, if you know, you know, Matte Matters. Yeah. Got the lip glosses. So this is where I put those. Love it. And I just gotta find a place for it because as you can see, my room is full of Wicked stuff because I love Wicked. And then I bought this. Oh my gosh, because again, if you know I love my queens. Here they are. And you can see they're almost empty. But I went into convention and they had lots of merch. And this lovely little beauty here just spoke to me. She was like, girlfriend, you and I, we are besties. Pick me up. Let's do this. So this is now my bestie, my queen. because I use my queens. And I have a t-shirt that I also bought that has this on it. So, and of course I do have lovely queens here. I have the Elphaba and Glinda because I love Wicked. That's what this is. But yeah, so I'm very excited. I am rejuvenated. I am empowered. I am inspired. I am ready to hit the ground running. I know, right? I love that Tumblr. They had such cute things there. Our corporate team, chef's kiss. They're the bomb. All right, I'm going in with my grippy toner. My grippy primer. And I just kind of put this all over where I want my makeup to definitely stay. Look, I've talked so long, my mirror light went off. It was like, girl, you ain't even using me. You're using the screen. Why am I even on? Like, I will show you guys. Hold on. So, grippy, let it sit for a few minutes. Let it kind of dry down so that when you put your fingers on it, you can feel the tacky sticky. But like, yeah. So, here's I had this one. I had it on. Like that. And it was like, girl, you ain't even use me. I'm going off. So it's now off. But that's okay because I can see myself in the mirror. Well, in the camera. And I absolutely adore you people. So I would rather talk to you guys and do the makeup than be over here looking at my mirror. So I'm excited. I am rejuvenated. I am going to share this out to anybody and everybody that I know who wants to come in and say hello. And maybe see what I'm talking about. So give me just a second. If I don't see you, so sorry. I'll be right back. In case you don't see me or I don't see you. One of the three. Give me just a second. And by the way, I can't really see these things too well, so I'm just like working on what I can see. So, and my connection keeps saying it's slow, so you guys, sorry if it keeps like acting the fool. I live in the middle of the woods, so I don't always have the best connection. But which is funny because I do telehealth and my laptop never seems to have a problem. Go figure. Who knows? But, okay. So, see how my cheekies bounce? That means my primer is ready. Alright. So, I'm a sponge girl. I do use brushes, but I'm a spongy girl. I like sponges. So, I use a lot of sponges, and I have them in my cute little bag here. So, I have like the little tiny ones for my concealer. And I have little ones to blot. And I have bunches, like, I'm not even kidding, look. That's everything. I have these little puffs, like, to do my powder. I have a ton of sponges. A lot of my makeup my makeup materials, like my sponges and my brushes, I need to clean. But that's for another day. Alright, so I will go in with a little bit of concealer because as you can see, got some bags. So I use my e.l.f. Cameo Concealer. This stuff is so phenomenal. So I just put a little there and a little there. And why do I feel like my light is not? There we go. Put that light where I can actually see a little bit of something. And I do put a little up here to help with the eyeshadow. And then also, like, if you have little blemishes, hello, you have little blemishes that you don't like, you can cover them up with a little bit of concealer. So, hello, welcome on. If you're just watching, my name is Tabitha, or I go by Tabby a lot of times. But I'm doing my skincare. I just did my skincare. I'm doing my makeup now. Talking about the company that I work with called Ariel. They are a health and wellness supplement company. I just recently took my Queens, which are 16 natural ingredients that help with depuffing, a libido, just all kind of goodies. And if I could read it all to you, I would. Thanks, Lori. But they're so tiny, I would have to like get the paper out. But let me just tell you, I've been on these things for 5 months. Chef's kiss. I wouldn't. Lifelong. That's all I'm saying. Lifelong. All right. So we're gonna go in here. And we're just gonna tap this out. And try to make it so I don't look like, I haven't slept in a week. I mean, I have. just not always well. So, but yeah, so convention was phenomenal. It reignited a fire in me that was like, you know what? I can do this. Because anybody can do this if you just do the work. If you do the work and you talk to people and you don't get fearful of talking to people. And see, I do concealer on my nose too, because a lot of times you miss these little spots right here on the side of your nose with the foundation, but like you can really cover a lot of like redness and stuff with your concealer. Like, look at that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going in with some foundation because Lord knows I need it. But look how much that concealer just kind of helped. You know, oh, that light is like shining on my face and my eyeballs. But look at that. Look how much that helped. So, but yeah, it's reignited a fire in me. I'm ready to take on the world, you know, so to speak. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about working, moving, grooving, all the things. Because I'm ready to make that money. Let's be honest. All right, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Cameo CC cream. I am 125 cool. So I just put it on my hand, as you can see, a couple pumps in my hand, and then I put them, kind of smoosh it out. I don't even know if that's a word, but I put it on my sponge and kind of put it on my face. And then I go back in and I will tap it out. And I may look over at my mirror just a minute, just to make sure, you know, I look like I'm actually getting this even. I don't want to look all weird all day. Like, that would be terrible. And also good on my neck. And if you don't put your skincare down your neck, you are doing a disservice to yourself. Your skin of your neck is part of that face skincare prep. Like, let's do this. Come on. You're going to do it right. If you're not, then don't waste time. Same thing with the business. If you're going to do it right. If you're not going to do it, don't waste anybody's time. Like, you know, come on. And really, don't take up a thought for somebody else who could work on getting that 5K. Just saying. I know I want it. In this economy, we could all use an extra 5K. But you got to work for it. It's not just going to be handed to you. Like, you got to do the job. Like, I got some ideas. I'm going back in with my little one. Because again, you don't always get those little spots on the side of your nose. But yeah, I have some ideas of what I'm going to do when it comes to this amazing new first in the business. I know it looks scary right now. First in the business product that there's nothing else on the market like it. Nothing on the market like it, ladies. Nothing. And hello, Val. How are you, love? Lori came in, Denise came in. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Yep, I figured it's time. Like, if I'm doing this, I am all in. I'm doing it right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it right. So that means going live, doing the things. And since I have the day off, it makes it a little easier. Obviously, when I don't have the day off, I'll have to go earlier in the morning. It'll be like 7 o'clock my time. Okay, so there we go. And then I take what's left on my hand and I just kind of wipe it off with some micellar water. And it's gone. Okay, so that was my e.l.f. Cameo Cream. Okay, so I just kind of let that kind of dry down for a minute. Then I'll go back in with my bronzer because obviously I look a little pale. I mean, I am, but I won't be for long as soon as I start my 24K. Now, mind you, you're probably not going to see results in a week, in 2, or even in a month. It's probably going to take some time because good things take time. Again, like I've been on my Queens and my health journey. I've been on my health journey for over 2 years. I've been on my Queens for about 5 months, and I have seen amazing results with my Queens. But again, each person is different. But I'm telling you, I'm going to take you on my journey with me to using the 24K Glow supplements. I got 2 bottles of them, which is a 2-month supply, and they are gummies. And I'm excited to taste them and see about the texture and stuff, because I'm very picky about my texture, because I only take gummies for vitamins, and I'll show you. Like literally, gummy multivitamin, gummy magnesium, gummy vitamin B, gummy vitamin D, gummy hair and nails. So I am very picky about my gummies. I also take a beast mode gummy, which is part of Ariel's line, that helps with the eyes and energy level. And those are in another bag too. I have to get them. Listen, I wasn't prepared. I just decided I was gonna go live, okay? So I'm as prepared can be at this moment. Where's my bronzer? Here's my bronzer. Ugh. So I'm going in with e.l.f.'s, see, you can't read, Cameo Liquid Bronzer Contour. And I don't know how the hell to contour. I mean, I probably do, but I probably do it in its own way. But I do my makeup my way, the way that I like, the way it looks good for me. And I like the way it turns out. And I've had lots and lots of compliments on my makeup, so I'm going to go with I'm doing something right. Here are all my brushes back here. So we just got to find my brush for my contour, my bronzer. And again, let's be honest. This thing's falling off my pan. Let's be honest. It's just makeup. If you mess up, clean it up and go back and start over. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's just makeup. But for me, it's fun. Ugh, hold on. That little pretty crown wouldn't want to stay on, but that's okay because I've got a backup. There we go. So, like I said, I'm normally a... So with my bronzer, I just kind of go where the sun would normally hit you. And if I need more, I will put more. Because again, it's just makeup. Like, you can start over. It's not going to hurt anything if you mess up. So I always put some like right here to kind of go with my, what will be my blush when I get ready. And my hair is in my face. But anyway, so I put it where, do you see how that just dragged a line down my face? Because I had hair in my face. Isn't that beautiful? But I put it where the sun will hit. So obviously it's going to be a little more crazy right now because, hello, I just got it all over my face. But sometimes I'll just go in when I'm powdering or bronzing, and whatever's left on my brush, I'll just kind of go across my cheeks because obviously that's where the sun hits you. And if I think it looks a little too strange, I'll just put it all over. And it's not a big deal. Again, it's your makeup. Do what you want with it. It's your craft. It's your art. And that's what I like about makeup. It's fun. It's art. And it's yours to create what you want. Kind of like Ariel. You can pick and choose the products that you want to talk about. You can pick and choose the things that you want to talk to people about. Like, I loved Queens. Queens is one of my favorite products. I also love the Beast Mode because Beast Mode helps my eyeballs. Like, I wear contacts. I also wear readers. I strain my eyes a lot because I'm staring at a computer or a phone all day because I do telehealth. And so it helps to kind of not make my eyes so tired. And I can tell I haven't taken it in a while because I ran out. So my eyes have been really tired. But I did win some in one of our meetings with my group from Ariel. So I've started taking them again. So I'm very excited about that. Alright, so that just put a little warmth in my face. That makes me feel a little bit better. Now on to the next. Now I do spray my face in between with my e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Spray because it helps just to kind of emulsify everything. Blend everything in. Don't talk while you're doing that. I just sprayed myself in the face and in the mouth. Hi, Dee. Hi, darling. How are you? Just emulsifying everything, making my makeup. I'm talking all about our good products. You missed me taking my Queens. I just took my Queens a few minutes ago. I'm talking about our 24 karat, which is in my other bag. So I'm going to document taking it later because I'm going to take it every day. And I'm going to document it every day so people can see the glow happening. But I also use, like I was saying, beast mode to help my eyeballs. I also take, oh, my MTHFR drops. I forgot. Hello, my MTHFR drops. So if you don't know what MTHFR drops are, or what the MTHFR gene is, it is a mutated gene that majority of the people in the world have. If you want to know for sure, talk to your doctor. Get them to do a test for you. But most people who have any kind of autoimmune disorder, something, like that, low vitamin B, things like that, you probably have this. I have fibromyalgia. I have Hashimoto's disease. I also, have a low metabolism, things like that. So this, since I've been taking it, has helped with absorption of my vitamin B, my vitamin D, all those gummies that you see me taking earlier, or I talked about taking, which are my vitamins. This helps them absorb. And I need to take it, and by the way, I need to order because I'm almost out. So just take a vial under your tongue. All good. And that will help. And let me tell you, when I don't take this, I feel it. Like I feel run down. I feel bleh. But yes, take that MTHFR. I love these. We have the drops and we have capsules. I need to order both because I've been just taking the drops because it gets into under your tongue, kind of gets into your system a little faster. The capsules are like the mama and the drops are the baby. So you got your primary and your backup. So this kind of helps. So you take the MTHFR capsules in the morning, and then like midday you're kind of feeling sluggish, run down. Take your MTHFR drops to kind of help boost, because it does help a lot. I have seen it. I've been using these now for, I want to say 3 months. And like I said, this one's almost empty. I have to buy a new one. I have to get a new one. Like, yes, I will be ordering my Queens, my MTHFR drops, my Brugie coffees. If you love good Brugie mushroom infused coffee alternatives, we have Mind Over Matter, which is a mocha latte. We have Slay All Day, which is a matcha tea. And then we have a thermogenic Gold Digger chai tea, which honestly, to be honest, I put all of them in my coffee, but I'm out, so I gotta order some. But let me tell you, if you are looking for amazing, clean, healthy supplements that will help you feel better, they have done that for me. And I am happy to talk with you, share them with you, talk about the ingredients, talk about, all the good things, including how you could become one of me and make some monies off of this as well. But I need to hear from you. You need to drop into my DMs. Let's talk. Or I'll be dropping into yours. Just saying. So yeah. Okay. So got the stuff going so far. I'm going to go in with a... Where is my pretties? Here we are. I am not orange. I'm not doing orange today. Okay. I'm going to go in with... We also have a beauty line called Rain Beauty. And I'm going in with our Flushed. And I use a brush for this too. I don't use a I don't use a sponge. I mean, I do sometimes, but not always. So I go in, just kind of tap it onto my brush. Trust me, it's pigmented. You don't need a lot. But what I do is take this and kind of tap it onto my hand. Do you see that? Do you see how pigmented that is? But if you don't want it just like boom, you want to tap it off. And then you just slowly start tapping. And look at that. Look at that pigment. Even though I put some of it on my hand, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So if you're looking for an amazing makeup line that is clean, that is well done, and doesn't cost an arm and a leg, we need to talk Rain Beauty. Because I'm telling you, don't get me wrong, I am an elf girl. I love drugstore cosmetics. But if I want a high-end beauty product that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, I'm going to Ariel. I'm talking Rain Beauty. We're hitting it up. This is where we're going. So anyway, I can tap it back off and continue to kind of add more. Just kind of bring it in. Look how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous. And now you can put powder over this if you want to kind of like, because you always should use a powder with a cream. However, this cream dries down beautifully. So you don't necessarily need a powder. I normally use one, but I don't always. All right. So and we do have 3 colors, just so you know. We have the beautiful Hot Flash, which looks like a beautiful red, rosy red. We have the Flushed, which is the one I just used, that beautiful pink. And then we have beautiful, fingers everywhere. We have a beautiful, and you can tell I've used this one quite a bit, Coralita, which is a coral, pretty orangey, corally color. I love these. That's why I have all 3. I love them. And let me take all of this makeup off my hands so it doesn't wind up all over my face and the places it's not supposed to be. So yeah, so that's what I use. I love them. I wouldn't trade them for anything. I have not found a cream blush that I love more than that one. Well, than those, because there's 3 of them. All right, I'm gonna go into my eyeshadow because my eyeballs need some shadow. What color? Oh, I'm wearing darker colors. So I was like, what color am I wearing today? I don't even know. All right, so I'm gonna go with the darker colors. So I'm gonna tap into our beautiful Cabin Fever palette. Look at how gorgeous that is. And you can tell I've used it a lot. All right, let me grab a couple brushes. So I'm going to need this one. I'm going to need this one. And no, I don't like that one. I mean, I like that one, but I don't need that one. I have a little thing here. Hold on. This is what I'm working with here. So I'm trying to find the right brushes. So I just kind of go in at first with like something that's neutral. I'm going to have to get a new Cabin Fever palette soon. And I just kind of go across my entire eye to kind of level it up. Look how pretty that is. Like I said, it's very neutral, very monotone, which is fine. Because we're going to put that pop of color on the lower lid. And then maybe even do a little dazzle and razzle of some glitter. Hello, Amanda. Did not see you come in, love. How's everybody? What's going on? Convention was so awesome. Lit a fire under me. I've already been in the DMs. I've already posted. I was posting at convention, okay? Let me just tell y'all. I was posting all things at convention, about convention. I was trying to give some people some FOMO. Because listen, I am looking for 4 people. 4 people. Men, women, I don't care. 4 people who want to come join my team. Who want to be inspired. Who want to make some monies. But you got to do the work. Nothing's guaranteed. You can only guarantee for yourself what you can do. I'm just saying. So if you want to join my team, you know how to get hold of me. Drop me a comment in the DMs. I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm kind of wearing a blue. Let me pull my other palette too. 90s Remix. Love this palette. La la. So I'll probably do a little bit of a mix of the blue and the black. Just because I'm wearing like a darker blue color. So just kind of look how pigmented that is. That was just one tap in the little thing, okay? And then so I'm gonna tap that off a little bit onto my, let me show you. So here we go. What do you take? You take the MTHFR every day? So like literally tap, look at the blue. That's a lot. And that was just one tap into that palette, okay? And then we're gonna tap into the black as well. It's kind of getting on my black, which is not very fun. But, and then we're going to always tap off your brush. Tap it off. So you don't wind up with so much pigment in one place. And then we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror before I wind up with it all over my face. Okay, hold on. Like, be right back. I mean, feel free to chat. Or I can chat. and talk about convention. Let me tell you, I am so fired up. I'm ready to go to the next one, and I don't even know what the next one is. I know we're running for the mansion, which is amazing. I'm telling you, if you are not a part of Ariel, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities. I'm telling you, the future. One of my mentors, matter of fact, Darylyn, who's on here or was on here, mentioned social selling, being on this platform or any platform, is the future. Like, get with it. So you're either going to get on board or get left behind, because this platform is our future. Like, let's be honest, everything is going either AI, which I don't really care for. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Fred. Fred is my ChatGPT. I love him. He helps me get really good ideas for content and making sure that I want to word it where I can catch everybody, which is great. But you have to be genuine. You have to be authentic. You have to let them know that it's you who's talking, not the AI. But social selling is the way of the future, okay? Think about how many apps there are that you can sell things on. I mean, Facebook has Marketplace and these lives, like right now, you know? And then you have things like what is it, Whatnot or something? I don't even know what it is. I think it's called Whatnot. You know, and then you have other social platforms that have their own selling aspects. You know, I mean, so basically, this is the yard sale of the future, right? We're so used to, especially if you're my age, because I'm old. Just gonna be honest, I'm old. The future is this. This is social selling. This is yard sales for the future, okay? And it doesn't have to be cringe. It doesn't have to be ridiculous. It doesn't have to be anything like, oh, I can't do that. Yeah, you can, because I couldn't do it either. Or at least I didn't think I could. And yet, here I am, doing the things. And honestly, I'm okay with it. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to stay. But if you want to learn, and you want to grow, and you want to gain something, like some financial freedom, some abilities to just do things better for yourself, like, hello, why wouldn't you take that opportunity? I mean, I was scared when I said yes, but I said yes anyway, because we can do hard things. Believe it or not, society grooms us to think we cannot do the things, or we're not good enough to do those things, or, oh, I see everybody else doing it, but I just can't. I don't know how. I don't understand. That's what you have mentors for. I have amazing mentors with Ariel, because I don't know all the things. I'm still learning. But you can guarantee that if you come on board with me, I'm going to help you learn all the things. And if I don't know them, I have amazing mentors. I have Denise Diaz, who is my immediate mentor, and then I have Darylyn, I have Kayla Moat, I have Lori, I have Valerie, I have Jordan, who is amazing. So yeah, I mean, if you are looking to monetize, and like I said, this is the yard sale of the future, people. Whether you want to get on board or not, this is the yard sale of the future. We are doing what we're doing. So far, Rain Beauty on the cheeks, Rain Beauty on the eyes. Loving this Rain Beauty makeup. I always love it. But yeah, social selling is the way of the future. Hi, Jordan. And so, yeah, I mean, and let me just tell you, convention was amazing. They dropped some amazing information on us. Amazing ways of growing on these platforms. Amazing ways of not being scared. And if you're scared, do it anyway. So that's why I turned on this thing this morning. I was like, ooh, I have the day off. I don't have to rush. Like, I'll be going live at 7 in the morning most days. But I just came back from convention, so I took a couple of days off to recuperate, because there was so much, and it was so amazing and so beautiful, and I got to feel the love of the Butler family and how amazing they are. And I got to see the growth and see the potential and see where they came from. And to know that, a lot of people want to talk crap about MLMs, but let me tell you something. For this to be my first one, and I've been in selling before. I worked in retail for most of my life. This isn't something that you see with distaste in your mouth. This is growth. This is amazing empowerment. And if you truly knew the story of where they came from and how they have made this amazing company what it is, you would be like, where do I sign up? Sign me up again. Like, if I could sign up again, I would sign up again. But I learned a lot this convention. I jumped in DMs. I've been in people's DMs all weekend. I've been posting all weekend. I posted this morning about the 5K fist bump. I posted about the amazing new product that we just dropped, the 24K glow, which I got 2 months supply of. And I will be starting as soon as I figure out where I packed it. Because I'm still unpacking. But I'm going to take you on my journey with that one as well. But I do have to order my queens. I do have to order my TFR drops. I have to order my Brugies. Like, I have to restock. I have not had my stuff. But I'm excited because I see the potential and the growth that can come from this company, from the amazing people that I get mentored by. And I'm tongue twisting. And I'm excited to see where that goes. What is next? I guess I should probably do a little bit of powder bronzer, because I already did the liquid bronzer. So I just need my powder brush. Again, like I said, I use a mixture of brushes and sponges because I like them both. So get it on. And let me tell you, Rain Beauty right here, Beachside bronzer. Okay. Sorry, I can't see them. This one is Bora Bora. This is the darker. We have 2. And a little bit goes a long way. Okay? Long way. Like, look at that. Just put it. You can put it right over the cheeks because obviously that's where the sun touches. Even on your nose. But look at that. So beautiful. I love it. It's so pretty. Make sure you get it in your hairline so it doesn't look weird. But yeah, so I'm excited. It has rekindled a fire in me. I look forward to what this is going to be. I'm going to put a little bit of powder on just so I can lock everything in place. I do want to spray my face again. But first we're going to go in with, what do I do with my little poof. So I take my little poof and just put my Wet n Wild loose powder on my puff. Rub it into my hand to kind of get it really good and ready. And then I just kind of tap it where I need it. And I tap it a lot really well on my nose just so that it would help with keeping my makeup on without my glasses pulling my makeup off. And anywhere you're kind of oily or shiny, you can put your powder. And it just kind of helps dull that shine. But you don't have to put it all over your face. And if you want to put a powder all over your face, don't necessarily put pink powder because you're going to be really bright. But you put something like the Wet n Wild loose translucent powder. Or you could even go, if you like CoverGirl, you could do their Airspun loose face powder. And if I want something like this, I'll just kind of put some in the cap because it'll go a long way, and just kind of mix it into my brush really, really good. Kind of tap off my brush and just kind of tap it. One, because I just don't like the feel of the stickiness sometimes. It's creams and liquids, so they kind of have a stickiness to them. At least they do to me. So I just kind of do that. And then I'll go in and I will spray some setting mist to kind of emulsify and get all that set in with my coconut mist. Just kind of. And it kind of blends it all in. Let it dry down for a few minutes. But yeah, I'm really excited. I look forward to talking more about Ariel. I think I'm going to do like kind of an in-depth on the products that I use. So like I said, my faves are the Queens, the MTHFR drops, the Beast Mode gummies. I love my Brugies, which there's 3 of them. And of course, I know the one that's going to be my favorite new one is a 24 karat because your girl is pale. And hello, I live in Florida. I should not be pale. I should be tan. However, for me, getting tan means being in the sun for a long period of time, and that does not compute well with my fibromyalgia. Because fibromyalgia can make you very depleted, and the sun affects it, like you have a heat tolerance. So if I can do something to help me get a little glow from within. All right, my nose is itching and I don't want to mess my makeup up. Get a glow from within that is healthy for me, helps protect me from free radicals, helps with UV protection, and makes me pretty and tan or glowing. I'm not gonna say no to that. Because again, this is 48. Like, I'm not getting any younger, but if I can help my body be healthy, enjoy my life with these amazing supplements and this amazing company, make a little money on the side, like, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like I said, if I could sign up twice, I would. I'm just saying, I would. What am I missing? I need to do I forgot my shimmer. Y'all forgot to tell me to put my shimmer on. So that comes from the 16 candles. I told you I can't read without glasses. Look how pretty. That just literally fell out of there. That's because I dropped it the other night and I was very sad. So anyway, but it didn't break. Look, put it right back. It's right there. I did break that one though. Like it chatted. Like I just literally broke it. All right. So what I do, clean my fingers, make sure they're all clean. And normally I take my ring finger and I just dip it in this beautiful white here and maybe a little bit of the gold here. And I just tap it on. Because let me tell you something. Sponges and brushes are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But nothing beats the fingers. God gave you the fingers for a reason. They're to use. Look at that. Look at that shimmery. Okay. Switch. Other finger. Look at the difference. See that one versus the other one. Look how pretty and shiny this is. Look how dull that is. Not for long. And we're just going to tap it on. And tap it on. And tap it on. Look at that. Look at that shine. A little bit more. Because your girl likes shiny. I like diamonds. What girl doesn't? Look how pretty that is. Oh, gorge. Okay. So that's that one. And I'm going to clean my fingers off. And again, if you really want something that helps clean your hands pretty quickly, you don't want to use those makeup wipes, a little bit of micellar water on a little poof thing here works great. All right, onward. I'm going to spray this face with my, what is this stuff? Lasting Fix-It by Maybelline. So my makeup's not going to go anywhere for the day. But if you notice, I didn't put my mascara on yet. And the reason I didn't put my mascara on yet is because your setting sprays, your fixing sprays, things like that, tend to weigh your lashes down. So then all that work you did for curling them, which I need to curl mine, with your little curler tool here, and then put your mascara on, you basically wasted it because they're not heavy. So I use a fan to dry everything down. And I gotta figure out what lippy I want to wear today. I got like, I don't know, 6 or 8 of them. Oh, by the way, our Matte Matters lipsticks, just saying, we have 30 colors. I didn't say 13. I said 30. 30. Just saying. And they're all beautiful. And we have a lip liner to go with them. It's called Powerline. Okay, so that's that. Let's get these eyes curled. I'm not gonna, because I don't want to poke myself in the eyeball. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, and that's hard to do with contacts, because you like don't want your contact to pop out. Alright, eyelashes are curled. Then we're gonna go in with I don't know where my that stinks. Okay, so Rain Beauty has an amazing mascara. Only I have no idea what I did with mine. Oh wait. Nope, that's not it. Did I put it in here? I think I put it in here with my lipsticks. Oh, I did. Ha! There it is. Starstruck mascara. Gorgeous mascara. And the brush. Look at that. Alright. So I'm going to go in. Try not to poke myself in the eye. I'm going to look at my mirror. Because I don't want to poke myself in the eye. One, because I have contacts on. And two, that just hurts. Everybody like make weird faces when they do their mascara. Or is it just me? I mean, if it's just me, I don't care. Look at that. How beautiful those are. And tack. We're going to tap a little bit on the bottom. Alright, mascara is done. And I put it in with my lippies. So again, all my pretty lippies. Obviously I'm wearing darker colors, so I need a little bit of like a, not necessarily a dark lip, but a darker lip. So we'll go in probably with my brown lip liner. Maybe. So we'll go with some brown lip liner. And then I think I'm going to go in with my Glaze for Days Class Act. How pretty is that? Look at that beautiful wand. Fits perfectly. And look at the color. That pretty brown elf lip liner, and I'll tell you what color it was. Hold on. No, that's not it. It is Dark Cocoa. That's the lip liner I used. Dark Cocoa. I need to sharpen it. And then I used the Rain Beauty Glaze for Days Class Act. Love, love, love. And our Glaze for Days is not like tacky, sticky, nothing. It is phenomenal. It helps keep your lips moist. And what the heck did I do there? What did I do there? Again, if you mess it up, just tap it out. It will be okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my highlighter. Look at my cute cup. Thank you, corporate, for making these amazing items. I love this cup. I love coffee cups. And I was like, oh, I can drink out of this. And I was like, no, I can use it to hold my Rain Beauty stuff. Yes. Do it. I forgot to add my highlighter because we have amazing Hollywood highlighters. Hello. This is Spotlight. We have two, just so you know. So I just go in with the brush. Tap it out always. And just kind of put a little shimmer. Tap it out. Put a little shimmer. I hope I just didn't tap that into my coffee. And then onto the nose. Look how cute. And then I take a smaller brush. As you know, I don't need a big hole over my eyeball. But I do take a smaller brush, like an angled brush, and just kind of put a little over the eye right there. And right there. Just give it a little shot of shine, a pop of shine. And that, my friends, is my makeup. Ooh. It's how I get ready in the morning. Normally it's a lot more chaotic because I tend to be rushed a lot of times because I get up about 7 a.m. and I have to get ready for work. And for work for me, I have to be on time because I'm a therapist, so my clients expect me to be there when I say I'm going to be there, and I start sessions at 9. So, again, it's normally early for me. So today and tomorrow, I'm very blessed to not have to work. I mean, I'm working because, again, obviously, I'm here. But I don't have to do my active therapy job. I'm taking a little break for the next couple of days for that. So that's nice. Okay, so we're going to take this hair down. And outside of my hair being a wild mane like a lion, that's the makeup. That's the job. Part of the job I get to do working with Ariel is talking about amazing supplements that I use internally and beautiful makeup I get to use externally. Don't mind my wild hair. It's a mess. Yeah, so that's kind of life. Oh, and if you're looking for an amazing, like, affordable, like, body spray, go to Walgreens. Don't sleep on Soap and Glory. I got 2. This one's Rose. Told you I can't see without glasses. Radiant Rose. It smells so good. I put it in I spray it in my hair. I spray it on my clothes. Like, oh, so good. Don't sleep on that. They have body lotions, body scrubs, like all the things. I was like, where have I been? Under a rock? Because it's amazing. All right. I hope you guys have had fun. And I hope I was entertaining. And I hope you learned something. So if you're interested and want to become part of this amazing company, or you want to know more about the products, or a combination of both, drop a DM in my messenger and I will get back with you. Outside of that, I'm gonna get off of here and go do some content creation, including finding my 24K so I can take it. And do some other things. Like I said, I have some other things in the works for me personally that I'm maybe working on, but I'm always gonna be working on my Ariel stuff because I've got to get this out there. Again, these platforms are the yard sales of the future. Because let's be honest, yard sales ain't what they used to be, and a lot of people don't do them anymore. It's all about social media. So if you're not on board, you better get on board or you're gonna get left behind. So for now, have a blessed day. Enjoy your Monday. Be thankful for what it is. Take care of yourselves. Eat well. Drink lots of water. Take your supplements, and if you don't have any, let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.